What it do, what it do? It's your boy, Let 'em know Zoe. Back with another video. Today, as per request from one of my viewers, I am going to talk about my Hoe Phase. So look, y'all, I think that everybody has a stage in life where they, like we all maybe want love at some point in life, but I think before that, everybody goes through a stage where they just want to have their fun, right? And I'm no different, I'm a normal dude. I'm I guess healthy, whatever. I like to, deal with different people and things like that. I mean, at this point in time right now, at this certain moment right now in my life, I'm feeling like I want more from a girl than just, cheeks. But I mean, it don't hurt to have a little fun here and there, whatever. So, look, your boy Let 'em know Zoe has only been in one committed relationship in his entire life. And I'm not no little kid. It's been a little while now. So, I think it's because of that I'm actually ready for more. Because, I spent so much time, just on my own shit. I'm kind of trying to, change it up and, do something a little different with a girl than just, be casual. But back when that actually was all I wanted, oh boy, I got some stories for you. So, the first relationship I was in, I got out of that. And after that, I was like, you know what? It's time to hit the streets, all right? I'm about to be on my city boy shit, and I'm about to see what the fuck is out here. So, that's what I did. So, of course, first thing I did, I jump on Tinder. Gotta make an account, whatever, your little age, date, preferences, all that, the distance for how far you want to meet girls and shit like that. So I made an account, right? And me personally, let me tell you a little something about me. My type is, I like them thick, right? I like some hips. I like me a big old booty, right? And I like me a nice little hourglass shape, just like that, right? And so, and then as far as race, I'm not too pressed about race. I mean, honestly, I like to taste the rainbow, to be honest with you. But I mean, as a black man, I gotta say, I definitely do. I have a soft spot in my heart for black women. I really do. But back to my little Hoe Phase, I ain't give a fuck. I was just trying to see what was up with whoever. And so, like I said, my preference is curvy. And so that was a lot of the girls I dealt with. So there was this one shorty, basically the first shorty I dealt with out of my relationship, white shorty, on the thicker side. We was talking for a little while. I met her on Tinder. I think we was both 19 at the time. It's not really that important, honestly. But yeah, we linked up. So we going back and forth on Tinder. And honestly, bro, this is so long ago, I kind of forgot the exchange that we said in the actual the app. But I think it was something along the lines of this, right? So I hit her up and I'm like, yo, no, literally, I forgot what I said. Basically, long story short is we end up agreeing to go on a date, and this date, mind you, is me just picking her up, and we literally just roll out to this abandoned hospital, right? It's this big ass I think it was a psych ward, right? And that already kind of sounds crazy, right? But the thing is, when you're a girl's type, bro, physically, when she sees you and she gets turned on, bro, literally, you can say anything and she'll be like, oh my God, yes, oh, I want to do it, yeah, okay, let's do it, literally, bro, if she's into you, if she thinks you look good, bro, literally, the bar is in hell. You can do whatever you want. You can say whatever. You can act like a complete dickhead and she'll still go, bro. So we agreed to for me to go pick her up, right? And then I'm like, oh, this is like this cool little spot we could go to. And then, like I said, we end up at this fucking abandoned psych ward. And bro, we walk around for a little while. We just talking, you know, kicking it, whatever, just, you know, on some calm little small talk shit. And long story short, your boy claps first night. And, you know, it was easy. Because like I said, when you're a girl's type, bro, you don't have to put in no work. Like you can do whatever, you can say whatever, and like I said, she'll still go. So, you know, that was the first time we linked up, and you know, first link, first smash, easy enough. So I'm like, all right, oh, that was easy. Shit, let me get back on this app again, and you know, start swiping, swipe. You know, if it's just that easy, I'm about to get out here. I'm about to clean up. And so, you know, I keep shorty on a long leash. You know, we talking every now and then, and you know, like I said, I get back on Tinder. I'm meeting like shorties like left and right. You know, it was kind of easy, honestly. Let's see. The next shorty I started talking to was a shorty I actually knew from high school, right? First time we met was when I transferred high schools, and you know, I got on the bus and she happened to be on my bus, right? And like I said, I like them thick. But this one in particular, she wasn't exactly, I wouldn't say thick. Like I would definitely classify this shorty as as a certified BBW, right? So yeah, bro, that was my first little BBW. We met on the bus, right? I'm not gonna say no names, obviously that would be messy. I'm not doing all that, right? But so you know, I get on the bus, right? Back when we first met in high school, you know, we were just making small talk, whatever, and I get her number. But you know, I don't remember exactly why we didn't start messing with each other until after high school. Oh wait. Actually, I think I saw this shorty on I think I met her off Tinder too. Yeah. So we originally met on the bus in high school, but we don't start messing with each other till like 3-4 years down the line. But like we both like we're young, but we're basically grown at this point, right? We're both like 20. I think I was like 20, she was 19, something like that. And around that time, I had just got my car too, right? So it made everything much easier, because you know, if you try to fuck with a girl, and you know you gotta like all these Ubers and fucking asking people for rides and shit, it's inconvenient, it's tough, it's annoying. So I got my first car, nigga, I was lit. I feel like I was on top of the world. And so you know, I'm on Tinder, I'm cleaning up, I got my car. I'm like, ooh, okay, I recognize this one. She was the one I met in high school. So I swipe right, and you know, I'm just bullshitting in the inbox. You know, I could say anything. If she likes what she sees, she'll respond. And so what does she do? She responds. So we're going back and forth. I'm like, oh, you know, we should catch up. You know, it's been mad long, and you know, like I want to see you. Like we could talk and shit like that. So you know, she agrees to see me, and so she drops the Addy, and I slide through, and you know, I pick up from the spot, right? It's late at night, it's dark, so you know, we're just chilling, talking in the V, whatever. And you know, I think I smoked her up. Did I? I think I tried to or whatever, but for some reason she was like, oh no, I'm okay, it's fine, we don't have to, I don't really smoke like that. And that was probably bullshit, because you know, girls like to play like they're not the way they really are. Like, you know, like it's the classic, like, you know, oh, I'm not that kind of girl. Oh no, I don't do those type of things. Oh no, I go to church on Sunday, I pray every day. Anyway, so we get to talking, right? We sitting in the V, literally just small talking about complete bullshit, because like that's literally, we're not here for no fucking deep ass conversation. So we're talking whatever, and I just go for it, right? I just literally I just give her that look, like I'm like, I reach out my hand like this, you know, I just grab her chin, right? And I slowly just, you know, I kiss her, right? And from there, bro, it's a wrap. Mind you, at this point, we're sitting in the V, we had only been talking for, I don't know, 10, maybe 15 minutes, if I'm being gracious. But, bro, I'm telling you, it didn't take long, bro. It did not take long at all. And I think the thing is, like, with BBWs, like with big bitches, like, I kind of think they standard is a little bit lower because, you know, I think most dudes, they don't really like big hoes like that. Like, they prefer to, like, deal with a girl who, like, they can, like, show off to their boys and shit like that. But, I mean, like, this is on some little sneaky link type shit, like sneaky links before sneaky links, basically. And so, you know, I got to it, and, you know, we did what we did, and that was fun. That was easy. So, you know, now I got her number. I got the other shorty number who I took to the psych ward, and I'm trying to, like, I'm a little bit scared to, like, get too detailed because I know I got some little kids watching me. I'm trying to keep it clean, but I can't keep it clean, but whatever. So, yeah. So, that's 2 hoes off Tinder. Easy enough. The one I met straight off Tinder and the one from high school. And then who else? Let's see. I thought the next shorty after that, the next kill after that is funnily enough, it's another shorty that I met on the bus after I transferred high schools, right? And then for some reason, we didn't get to talking until years later. But I'm like, you know what? We have each other on Instagram. I'm seeing someone that I like, and she's not like she's not like a big bitch. She's not BBW, whatever. But she's definitely on the thicker side, right? She got some hips, she got some curves, whatever. And, bro, when I tell you, bro, those melons, good Lord, bro, they were the size of my fucking head, bro. If I had to guess, I would say she was probably a G, at least. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I mean, oh, okay, maybe not a G, but A, B, C, D, E. Let's say calm E, maybe F. E cup, maybe F. Bro, them shits was swinging, bro. Like, I'm like, God damn. So, you know, I slide in the DMs, right? And I guess she had been checking for me for a little while because she responded relatively quickly. And so, you know, I'm like, all right, lit. So it's another one. I don't even got to try that hard. Cool. So, you know, we messing with each other. We going back and forth in the inbox. I'm like, yo, we should see a movie or something. This new movie just came out. Oh, we should go check it out. I don't give a fuck about no movie. I just need an excuse to meet her out so we can be alone together and, you know, do what we gonna do. And so, you know, she's like, oh, okay, yeah, that movie sounds great. I wanted to see that movie for a long time. I know damn well, I'm like, girl, you don't care about no fucking movie. You just trying to see me, you just trying to link up, and you just trying to get it in. And fine by me, because I'm trying to do the same thing. So, you know, we link up, we go to the movies, right? We sitting in the movies, we watching the movie. But this is a movie I actually did want to see. So it was actually what was it? It was Morbius. Morbius from Marvel, right? That vampire looking nigga or whatever. I actually thought this shit was cold, so I'm actually in the theater like watching the movie. She feeling on my thigh and shit. I'm like whatever, because I'm actually into the movies. I'm like, oh, this shit is lit. The special effects was lit, everything. But you know, the movie comes to an end, and then we go back to the V, right? And, you know, we chilling in the V, talking about the movies, just, you know, just bullshit and making small talk, meaningless, whatever. And, you know, so she's like, okay, so, you know, what do you want to do now? And I'm like, all right, so, why don't we, you know, we could take it to the back seat. And so, you know, we go to the back seat. But this is one instance, it was weird, actually. We in the back seat, and, you know, like, it's obvious what's about to go down. But this particular instance, I was feeling a little weird. Like we was in the back, like kissing, whatever, and my little man not getting up. I'm like, this is weird. Like I definitely like what I see. And we in the back, like, you know, touching, rubbing, kissing, whatever, and like literally like clothes is about to start coming off, but like for some reason, like I said, my little man not getting up. My rocket is not preparing for takeoff. So I'm like, and you know, I wasn't like trying to make it obvious, nothing like that. So I'm like, listen, my head kind of hurts. Like I feel a little weird right now. I don't know what's going on. So she's like, oh, okay, all right, we don't have to do anything. I'm like, okay, so yeah. So this particular instance, we just end up, you know, we go back in the front seat. I'm like, yo, like, so you wanna smoke? And so, you know, she wasn't really into it that particular night. But you know, I did. I blew little trees, whatever, because I know after like what I was thinking in this particular experience, I'm like, wait, that was kind of weird. Like this usually doesn't happen to me. So is it something about her, or I don't know. But yeah. So you know, we're sitting together in the V, and you know, I'm just you know smoking my shit. We just talking whatever, and I wind up taking her home. And so you know. That was just one weird instance, but you know, that wasn't the last time. Obviously, you know, I've seen her several times after that, and you know, like we definitely got to it many times after that. You know, she picked me up. Oh wait, no, she didn't pick me up. There was another time I seen the same girl. We link up, and literally that like we in the back seat, nigga, going at it, bro, like. I don't know what was going on the first time, but the second time we linked up, bro, it was crazy. It was Punani Falls. Let's just say that. It was Punani Falls, all right? And I was like, whew, this shit wetter than fucking a lake. I'm like, yo, this is definitely one who I will be seeing again. And so, you know, that was, you know, I've seen her a million times after that. I kept the number, you know, we see each other now and then. We link it up at the crib. Not my crib. She invited me over to her crib a few times. You know, we watching a movie, we chilling. And, you know, like 15, 20 minutes go by and, you know, we chilling, watching the movie. She had a few drinks, whatever. I'm like, oh, let me see what's up with that. So I think, what happened? I think we took a few shots, whatever. And, you know, after that, you know, we get to it. So yeah. And I mean, that's like, honestly, bro, it kind of felt like, you know, that was one shorty, obviously, and you know, basically all the others I met after that, it was like a few of them. You know, it was casual, like calm shit. I had a few one-offs too. Usually what I did was like during my little Hoe Phase, whatever, I would, like, me and the shorty, we would link up, we would vibe for a little while, and then, you know, obviously, we would get to it. And after we get to it, I would keep the number. She would keep my number. So, you know, next time we want to get to it, you know, I just hit up, yo, what you doing, da, da. And if we both want to do it, then, you know, we link up. Now, let me go back to the second girl I was talking about, right? The big bitch from my bus from high school, right? I'm starting to get the vibe that, you know, like she down for whatever. So I guess I kind of started to lose a little bit of respect, and so I started talking to her, like I started texting her. I'm like, yo, like, so you trying to get your guts dug out? And she didn't respond. I'm like, the last time I dug out, and the time before that, I dug her guts out. And the time before that, I dug her guts out. So I'm like, all right, so obviously this is what it is. So I hit her. I'm like, yo, like, you trying to get dug out? She was like, no response. I'm like, it's my phone like tweaking? So I shut my shit off. I turn it back on. I check my inbox. So I'm like, nothing is there. So I'm like, what's going on? Why is she not responding? But you know, a nigga had options. So I don't really give a fuck. You know, it's one girl down. Fucking, how many people on Earth? 8 billion? So I'm like, one girl down, 4 billion to go. Who cares? But I did think that was weird, though, that she wouldn't respond to me. Even after, like, the dynamic that we had already established, it was like, obviously we're just here to, like, you know, fuck around. So, like, why am I gonna try to, like, pretend like, oh, you're just righteous woman, you're so great, you're so amazing, let me be super respectful of it. I'm like, why, bro? Like, you already showed me what it is, and like, you haven't resisted nothing I did. So I'm like, why am I gonna change up now? Like let's just get to it. But you know what I actually realized, what I learned about girls is that even if like they're on that type of timing where they just want to like get it in and like just like keep shit like casual, whatever. I learned that like even in that case, you still kind of got to be mindful of how you talk to girls, because like even if they're down to like let you like like hit it, like they don't, a lot of times, like sometimes they don't like to be treated like a hoe. Like you still gotta like just like make small talk. You still gotta like have some level of respect, not too much respect, because she will get turned off if you're too respectful. But you gotta have like, basically you just gotta treat her like a person. You can't just like treat her like a piece of ass. And that's kind of what I did, and I guess that's why she was turned off by that message and she never responded. And so I was like, all right, so maybe let me adjust my approach. And I never ended up dealing with that girl again. But like I said, one girl down, 4 billion to go. I don't care, because like it's mad people. I had an abundance mindset, so I didn't care if I lost one, because I'm like, okay, I lost one and I got 15 more. Who cares? So yeah, bro. Basically, I was dealing with a whole bunch of girls, just casually, just sleeping around with this one, that one, da da da, and eventually I did kind of get to a point where I was like, this is this is fun, whatever. This is cool, whatever. Like I'm going around town. I'm talking to her. I'm messing with her. I'm talking to this shorty at work. Da 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 da. But I don't know, man. I guess at some point I did start to feel a little bit empty, a little bit shallow. Like, I don't know. It was weird. But like, I was going through my little phase for some years, just like messing with different girls. And the funny thing is, like, during this little hoe phase of mine, my ex actually ends up coming back in the picture. And she wasn't like pressed about like immediately getting back with me. So like, what did I do? Like I kind of just added her to the rotation. So I'm messing with Shorty A, Shorty B, Shorty C, Shorty D. Like literally, bro, I'm drowning in it. Literally, I'm drowning in it. So I'm like, why am I even gonna make an effort to try and like be super duper respectful and kind to this girl, when if things fall through with her, I literally have like 15 other hoes. Like, I don't care. So like literally, there were and one of them I was messing with. Eventually, she's like, oh, so like are you seeing anybody else? Like, oh, like do you see yourself having a girlfriend? I'm like, yeah, no. So she's like, oh, okay, well, I've been having fun, but I think that I want a boyfriend. I'm like, and like, mind you, like, you gotta learn like different shorties, like how they act, their personalities, and like your chemistry with them and everything. But then another thing about girls is like their bodies, like the physical like repercussions of like actually like dealing with different guys. And like girls is different from dudes, like dealing with people sexually, because when a guy deals with a lot of girls, like he kind of gets like patted on the back by like other people. But when a girl deals with a lot of dudes, like she kind of gets looked down upon. Like like she, like people look at her like only the people who actually like know like the shit that she gets up to, like they look at her like, oh, like you would cuff that. Like if it becomes common knowledge that a girl has ran through, like it's like it's like an open secret. Like, it's like, you don't cuff her. You could play with her, you could spend time, but like, don't cuff her. She's not yours. It's just your turn. So when a girl like that starts talking to you about like a relationship, I'm like, I mean, like, yeah, we've been vibing out, whatever. We've been having fun, but I'm not trying to like get down with you. And like, the funniest thing was like, the girl who tried to like lock me down, whew, she was actually a little bit like physically, like when we would like get to it, bro, I could actually feel that like she was kind of loose, like relative to the other shorties I had dealt with, like they had like that. I was like, oh, but but this shorty I was dealing with, like, you know, we're like getting to it, and then one time I noticed, it was like, I'm like, that it went in kind of easy, like it wasn't much resistance. It wasn't really that tight. So I'm like, I've had better. Like literally, I've had better coochie. And so I'm like, bro, like literally, her shit is loose, and she's trying to cuff me. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, no, bro. Like, I mean, I didn't say that to her. Like, you don't ever want to tell a girl, oh, your pussy is loose. You don't ever want to say that to a girl, especially if you're trying to get it again. But I was just like, nah. Like, I'm focused on a lot of other things right now. I'm trying to see with people. I'm trying to like work on myself right now. And you know, long story short, I told her like I'm not trying to lock it down like that. So we kind of end up like growing apart, and you know, it's whatever. But yeah, bro. I was dealing with all these girls, and I guess at some point in the past, like, year or two, like, I just started feeling like, you know, like, I think I've had my fun. Like, I kind of want, like, something a little more serious now. Because, like, what I've been noticing is that, like, you know, when you deal with girls casually, like, you know, you might see them a few times. You might have a one-off here and there. But like eventually, like you just kind of start to feel like, man, like we just sleep together and then like that's it. Like, cause like literally, like I remember there had been times when like I would sleep with a girl, and then like some of the one-offs that I've had, I would sleep with her and then like we would never contact each other again. And low key, that would leave like a little hole in my heart. I'm like, man, like that's all you wanted from me? Like that's all you wanted to do? And I mean, I guess I really can't complain. I guess I would sound a little hypocritical saying that like, oh, you can't treat me like that. And this is a video about my fucking Hoe Phase, obviously. So, you know, it was a learning experience. Like you gotta live and you gotta learn. And you know, you can have your fun here and there if that's the type of lifestyle you want to live. You know, who am I to judge you? You know, if you're a certain age, you know, if you're grown, if you're an adult, and you know you both want to do what you want to do, then more power to you. I can't stop you. But eventually, I think a lot of people will come to a point in life where it's like, okay, like I've had my experiences, I've had sex, I've been with X amount of people, but like, is there anything more to life? Like, is there anything more to romantic life is what I meant to say. Because, you know, like in this day and age, like sex is kind of like free. It's like the value of it has kind of like steadily been declining because like it seems like people are becoming easier and easier. So it's like, all right, I slept with you like a million times. It's like, do you want to do anything else? Like, do you want to be together? Or like, do you want to see somebody else? Like, it's like, okay, like we did this, and I think I'm ready for something more now. So, you know, it's your boy, Mozo. This has been my your little glimpse into my past experiences and my Hoe Phase. And obviously, I'm not gonna tell y'all how many bodies I racked up, but you know, let's just say your boy definitely tasted the rainbow. So, like, comment, subscribe, share, And also, feel free to make some suggestions. What y'all want to hear me talk about. I'll definitely take that in stride. Add it to the curriculum, whatever, quote unquote. But yeah, bro, that's it. It's your boy, Living No Zo. I'm out.